We're hearing disturbing stories about how Supreme Court justices have a political bias. My name's Robert Klein, and I have a website called kleinonlitigation.com. I've been a litigation trial attorney for over 35 years. What I'm finding disturbing is what's happening in the Supreme Court. I mean, the Supreme Court under the Reagan administration was really for smaller government, advancing individual rights, less government interference in your business. And what's happening is that's really changing. Like when the Supreme Court decided the case of Roe versus Wade, the majority of the Supreme Court were Republicans. They were all for advancing individual freedoms. What's happening now is the Supreme Court, or the Republican Party, has taken a 180-degree change in their position. With the overturning of Roe versus Wade, now all of a sudden they want to have doctors being held accountable criminally if they assist a woman to give an abortion. And they've taken away personal freedoms. Now, women have the right to choose on whether they want to have certain kinds of health care. Now they're making it a crime. And they were against regulations, but what's happening since they were taking that position is that a lot of large corporations under the Republican administration was allowed to had a free hand, and they were polluting the streams and air, and the government had to pass regulations to control these types of things. It's really very important to understand that the Supreme Court makes policy decisions. I mean, where do you look? What law book do you look in to determine if a woman has a right to have an abortion? You don't. They're making policy decisions and political decisions. And that's the status of the way the court is these days. If you want to hear more, visit my website at kleinonlitigation.com.